Hear me out. You're an average driver. You've been driving maybe 30 years, right? Nobody complains about your driving. Your grandma gets sick. She lives in Europe, right? You get that phone call. She lives in England. You're like, I'm going, right? I'm going to go take care of grandma. You're going over there to take care of grandma. How long are you going to stay? A year. Let's say you stay a year. You work from home. You can work from anywhere. It's great. Grandma has a cool flat in downtown London. Grandma has cool car. Grandma's cool. Grandma's paid. Grandma's cool. Grandma's paranoid, right? She don't only trust you. She's not going to let anybody do anything for her. You have to take grandma around. You got to do the hospital. You got to do everything for grandma, right? You got to drive on the left side of the road. You hate it. You don't want to drive on the left side of the road. That is completely out of your comfort zone. Grandma won't let anybody else drive her cars. Grandma can't walk anywhere, not taking a bus. So you decide you're going to go take lessons, right? You feel like a complete idiot. You're a full-on adult, know how to drive. The instructor's treating you like a fool because he's like, you should know how to do this, right? You can't stand him. He has no patience. But you love your grandma and you won't do anything for your grandma. You just love her. So you just suck it up. Grandma wants you to take her places like after that first lesson because she's like, you know how to drive. It's not that hard. Just get on, whatever. You're fine. She lives downtown. There's traffic. The lights aren't where you put them. It's a stick shift. I mean, what is just the worst? But you know how to drive. So you're like, I'm not going to get in an accident, but, or am I? I have no idea, right? It takes you a good 6 months before you're starting to feel okay driving, right? You got a little road rage because people behind you are like honking at you and you're yelling and you hit the curb every once in a while. Grandma wants to go to the country like every other day. And so when you get out of downtown and like nobody's on the road, you drift back over to the right sometimes because that's in your nature, right? Even when you're walking down the streets of London and you walk on the right side of the road, you're on the wrong side of the road and you bump into people. And you want to tell an autistic kid who has average to above average intelligence to poof, start acting like all the other kids, get completely out of their comfort zone just so they can be like everybody else. And you want them to figure it out quickly. I mean, there's no 6 months here, whether they like it or not. They can get frustrated. They can't get road rage. Don't be upset because I'm forcing you out of your comfort zone. You just better do what I want to do. I'm teaching you how to do what comes easiest for me, and you're going to like it whether you like it or not. You don't try to drift back over to the other side of the road. Don't try to drift back to those autism behaviors. Give a little grace.